Yo, 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 yo. What up, what up, what up, people? Welcome back to another edition of Mike on Sports. I am your host. I go by the name of Mike Gross, man. Big ups to that 501 and that 317 Little Rock, Indianapolis, baby. We are in the building and we back, man. Happy Monday. Hopefully, you guys caught my morning show this morning. I did one around 5 a.m. We talked about Bob Arum and some of the things that he had to say about the pay per view price. Ali and Fury. There's a whole lot of great things that we talked about this morning. So if you guys want to check that out, it is on the channel. Today, man, we have some news about Team Fury and Team AJ. Also, we got Frank Warren talking about a potential matchup with Daniel Dubois and Deontay Wilder. And we have Tyson Fury says that Deontay Wilder is more dangerous. I can't even say the word dangerous than Anthony Joshua. But before we get into all that, man, let's go ahead and y'all know what time it is. Yo, Mike, drop that beat on him. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We are back. We are back. We are back, man. What up, people? What up, man? Hopefully, everybody out there is doing good during this coronavirus pandemic. I know, man. I know it's like beating a dead horse, but every day I come on, I'm gonna wish everybody health. I'm gonna wish everybody's families to be doing great during this time, and hopefully, man, as a world, man, we can just get past this shit. And then I seen, I man, let me see if I can pull this shit up, man, because I want to show you guys what I seen, bro. Do, Even though I'm saying with coronavirus and shit, we got other shit that we got to worry about. Let me see. I'm make sure I don't get y'all no numbers right quick. Let me see. I don't want to get y'all people numbers out, but bro, they got some motherfucking killer bees now. They got killer bees out here, bro. Motherfucking killer hornets out here that we got to worry about now. I'm gonna get to y'all to the video. I want to make sure that we can we play this motherfucker? No, we can't play this bitch. But yeah, I'm gonna pause it right there. See, I'm gonna do a screen share right quick. I want you guys to see what's going on, man, because I want you guys to be informed, bro. Make sure you guys take care of yourself, man. Make sure you guys take care of yourself, man. Murder hornets. I got some shit called murder. These motherfuckers are about 2 inches long. 2 inches long, bro. So if you are on the West Coast, man, in the Washington State area, man, beware of these murder hornets. They got some big ass stingers, and they're I believe that they're deadly. So just a quick update, you know what I'm saying? With coronavirus, and now we got these hornets. So a lot of crazy shit going on in the world, man. We see states opening back up. We see Atlanta, Missouri, different places open back up, and they even said in Missouri that they're going to start doing concerts again. So I want to see how that plays out. Hopefully nobody gets sick or anything like that. But man, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the show. Smash that thumbs up button on your way in, on your way out. Y'all know what to do. Today we will be talking about Tyson Fury, Anthony Joshua, Deontay Wilder, and Daniel Dubois. Frank Warren has some interesting things to say about Daniel Dubois. But first, let's go ahead and get to it, man. Let me see where my thing is. I don't think I even got the picture up. God damn it. Let me see, man. This is very bad radio right here. Let me see. That came from Mike Coppinger. That ain't come from old boy. Oh, Mikey. Mike Coppinger says that Team AJ and Team Fury have both signed NDAs for a possible fight over in the Middle East. Now that is a interesting development because we all know that Wilder has that contractually obligated rematch clause in his contract, but it seems like they're trying to get the ball moving, man. I don't. Let me give y'all the particulars of the story right quick because I don't want to just keep on rambling and not give you guys the actual factual. You know what I'm saying? Right there, we got that. Let me upload that right quick. Mm-hmm. Now this is coming from Mike Commenter, not from Mike Gross. It's coming from Mike Commenter. It says Tyson Fury advisor MTK Global tells The Athletic it signed a NDA with a Middle Eastern country regarding possibility of a Tyson Fury Anthony Joshua fight. NDA also signed by officials from Matchroom and Queensberry, per sources. So look, what they're saying is Team AJ, Team Fury have both signed NDAs to host a possible fight in Saudi, well, not in Saudi Arabia, but a Middle Eastern country. That means Frank Warren's on board. That means MTK Global's on board. That means Eddie Hearn, Matchroom, is on board. The only person that I didn't see that was on board was Bob Arum and Top Rank, but I'm sure with his management company, MTK Global, has a lot to say so too. Now, this is very, very intriguing, bro. Like, this is something that we have to like think about. We have to consider, like, how serious are those guys? How serious are those guys about getting Wilder step aside money? Because that's what it's gonna come down to. Because I think you can offer Pulev some bread and Pulev would take it. Pulev is not gonna be like one of those guys that be like a stickler for holding up a fight, even though he says that he wants his title shot, and his management team says that they want their chance at Joshua. I think if the right money come in for Pulev, maybe a little bit more than what he was getting to fight Joshua, I think they will consider it. But for Deontay Wilder, you're talking about a guy who wants to get his title back, a guy who wants to get revenge on Fury. I don't know how likely he is to step aside and let those guys fight. Even though it sounds good, even though the NDA means that they can't talk about it, at the end of the day, man, we got to look at Deontay Wilder and we got to ask ourselves. Because to me, he's the one that holds all the keys. We got to ask ourselves, is he going to be able or willing to give up his immediate rematch so those guys can go out and do a fight in the Middle East? I'm not sold on it. I'm not so sure that they will. And with that being said, I think it's a look. I think right now and this time, you know what I'm saying, we are fiending for like sporting events, and it's a good idea by the Middle East and AJ's team and Team Fury, but in order for that fight to ultimately take place, it's gonna like we let's just be serious, bro. Let's just cut all the bullshit out for a moment. Let's cut all the bullshit out for a second. We all know that Deontay Wilder wants that fight with Fury. Like, we all know, like, it wasn't a month later. It wasn't 2 months later. It was literally a week later that he invoked his rematch clause. So there's no doubt in my mind that Deontay Wilder wants that fight with Fury. With that being said, Middle East, when they start to get into it, and quick sidebar, in my opinion, you're gonna see a lot more fights in the Middle East coming up. I think the Middle East is gonna have a stronghold on boxing during this Corona pandemic, and it's gonna really shape the boxing scene for a while because they have the money to offer people the site fees, and they have maybe not as many coronavirus cases as some other places do. So I think the Middle East is going to be a stomping ground for boxing in the upcoming future. With that being said, man, I love it. I love a potential undisputed fight with Fury and AJ. I think that fight, to most people, it may be AJ takes it gun ho and he's gonna beat Fury, or some people think Fury gonna walk through AJ and AJ has no chance. We seen him lose to Andy Ruiz, but at this moment in time, if they're able to get Deontay Wilder out the way with step aside money, I'm fully on board with supporting this fight. I think it's about time that we have an undisputed champion, not only in the heavyweight division, but in every division. And if Fury and Joshua are able to come to terms and able to handle Pulev and Wilder, then I think that this fight should go ahead. And if you're Wilder, you say, hey man, if you guys fight, no matter win or lose, there cannot be any rematch clause in that contract. I want the winner next. I do not want to wait for the winner. I want the winner next. Now, if Wilder team can go out and pull that off, then maybe you take a step aside money and you chill out for a little while and you rehab that bicep and you come and bring those guys into camp and get better in camp. With that being said, man, I'm not sure, man. I'm not sure like where this ends up or how it ends out, but good news for the day, right? Good news for the day. Tyson Fury advisor MTK Global tells the Athletic it signed a NDA with a Middle Eastern country regarding possibility of a Tyson Fury Anthony Joshua fight. NDA also signed by officials from Matchroom and Queensberry per sources. So with that being said, man, we got to see how this shapes in. If we can get it undisputed at the end of the year and all parties are happy, that being Wilder, Joshua, Pulev, and Fury, then let's make it happen. Let's make it happen. Some more news that we had today that was kind of shocking to me. Man. Frank Warren. Frank Warren comes out and says that he would like to match his guy up, Daniel Dubois, the young up and coming phenom in the heavyweight division, with the seasoned vet Deontay Wilder, the man with the right hand from Alabama, the one that destructs people. I know people like, oh, he didn't destruct Fury. Okay, Fury was one of the ones that got away, but if that rematch happens, you know what I'm saying? I think Wilder can get Fury in the rematch. But out to the story. Frank Warren was talking to Lockdown. Um, he says Tyson Fury has shown how beatable Wilder is. Once their rematch is out the way, damn sir, I'm doing a show, bitch. Shit. Once their rematch is out the way, I have no problem matching Dubois with Deontay. Daniel is the best heavyweight prospect on earth, and he'll have far too much for Wilder. I truly believe that. Now, pump the brakes, bruh. Pump the motherfucking brakes real quick, man. You talking about a prospect getting in the ring with a champion who's been champion 5 years, who just now lost. What up, H Money? What it do? You talking about a prospect, man, who ain't even showed that he can get past Joe Joyce yet. The same Joe Joyce who went 6-7 rounds with Bermain Stavern, the one who was out of shape, who looked like he had a pot belly. Are we so sure that Daniel Dubois is the cream of the cream? I know he stopped Nathan Gorman. That was a good win for up and coming prospect. Both guys were on the same trajectory for a little while, even though people thought that Daniel Dubois was a little better than Gorman. There were still doubters out there. Could he get past Gorman? He got past Gorman. Not to say that you would have no problem putting. Let me go back to the motherfucking quote, because I don't like this quote, bro. I don't like this quote. Let me read it again. Tyson Fury has shown how beatable Wilder is. Once their rematch is out the way, I have no problem matching Dubois with Deontay. Daniel is the best heavyweight prospect on earth, and he'll have far too much for Wilder. I truly believe that. He'll have far too much for Wilder? Come on, man. What you smoking, Frank? What you smoking, man? What makes you think that Daniel Dubois has enough to compete with Wilder right now? We ain't seen Daniel in no adversity. We seen Wilder in adversity in the Ortiz fight. We seen him in adversity in the first Fury fight. We seen him in adversity in the second Fury fight. And now we got to see how he comes back from that adversity. But to say that Daniel Dubois will give Wilder problems? Come on, Frank. I know he's your guy. I know he's your motherfucking blue chipper. He's the guy that's coming in and out. Farrell Montana says Daniel Dubois cleans out Wilder in 6 rounds. Boy, what are you smoking? Farrell Montana? You got Tony Montana and Farrell name. What's going on? He smokes what, man? One loss, man, and that's the problem with boxing fans, bro. I was reading this shit today. AB put it on his Twitter. I mean, on his IG. Let me get that motherfucking shit right quick from Adrian Broner, man, because I want you guys to see what he said. Adrian Broner, AB. You know what I'm saying? He came out and had a good little quote, man. And it's totally true. It is totally true. Is it because I don't know what's because? Is it the Mayweather effect? Is it the Mayweather effect? Niggas trolling poor Wilder, man. Whoa, now Mike, what up? What up? Who that? Stanley Bailey, what up, man? New Orleans in the building, you heard me? Yes, sir. We out here, baby. We out here. Y'all be sure, man, to catch me live, man. If you ain't already subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, man, and hit that notification button so you every time I go live, you guys can catch me, man, because I'm going to be live from the foreseeable future, man. We ain't got no more strikes. Catch me later on the night. I will be streaming round 2 of Madden late night with Mike, man. Tuesday night, Madden hunting. Y'all know how I get down. I'm coming for H Money. If you want that working Madden, bro, I will work you right quick, bro. It ain't no thing, homie. I seen you call me out last night. But hey, if you want tonight, nigga, we can get it in. H Money the Dunn versus MG and Madden, baby. Y'all know how I get down, man. I don't duck or dodge no phase, baby. I don't duck or dodge no phase. Dubois is way better than Wilder when Wilder was 22. Okay, he might be better than Wilder when Wilder was 22. What does that mean? Is he better than Deontay right now? Come on, man. Let me just. I'm gonna be quiet for a second. I'm gonna just let y'all look at this picture. I'm gonna let y'all look at this picture, man. You tell me, Daniel Dubois, who's unproven. I'm gonna give y'all 10 seconds just to think about it. Think about what you're saying. 10 seconds, man. And I'm gonna come back to y'all out in the chat. And in 10 seconds, I want you to give me your honest opinion. Just a simple Y or N. Can Daniel Dubois beat Deontay Wilder? And let's see what the poll says. Now, I hope y'all got all y'all bearings in order, man. Let me know. Let me know right now. Right now, I don't see it happen. Retros for Life says, man, fuck no. Fuck no, you can't beat Deontay Wilder. I gotta agree, man. Right now, It's too soon, man. You talking about a former heavyweight champion who's being battle tested already. We haven't seen the Dubois tested yet. To say that he can go in there and really give Wilder problems. Now look, first 4 rounds, maybe so. But when that water started to get deep, when them rounds start to get 7, 8, 9, and 10, somewhere Dane Dubois ain't never been, we gotta see how that plays out, man. Because I'm not of the mindset. I'm not of the mindset, man, that you can just throw a prospect into the deep end. We all know when it comes to pool, when it comes to pools, you don't go hop in the fucking 10 feet area first if you ain't never been swimming with the sharks yet. You take your ass down to the 3 feet in. You put your toes into the 3 feet in, and then you slowly and surely go down to the deep end. After you have tested yourself in the 3 feet, 4 feet, 5 feet, 6 feet area, then you start going down to the deep end where the sharks at. To say Danny Dubois can hop in the deep end with the sharks right now, I don't know, man. I don't know, bro. I don't know, man. That is a large pill for me to swallow. Troy Graham says, Mike, what happens when Dubois hits Wilder over and over and over again? You think Wilder's not gonna hit him back? You think Wilder's right hand just went away? Like, people have selective memories, bro. We seen that right hand take guys' souls. It damn near took Fury's souls than me first fight. Come on, Troy. You've been watching boxing too long. Too long to be this naive, Troy. You smarter than this. I like you, Troy, but sometimes your Wilder bias shows. Every time, no matter who it is, it can be Brazil. You will go against Wilder. Every time. I know you don't like Wilder, man. And it's cool. You ain't got to like everybody. Everybody ain't got to be your favorite. But at some point in time, and we got to give this guy the proper respect of being a former champion, of being one of the baddest men on the planet, of having that right hand from Thor, of showing boxing ability. He shows some boxing ability in his career. People forget the Bermain Tavern first fight when everybody's saying Wilder couldn't go rounds. Wilder was a one-trick pony. Wilder couldn't outbox a guy. He showed you that he has boxing skills. He has his range. The only guy that he did not show that against is Fury, and we know Fury is a different heavyweight. He's 6'9". Dane Dubois is not 6'9". That's the only reason Wilder had trouble, because he's going against a guy who was naturally bigger and taller than him. You guys got to quit this shit, man. Bro, fighters say all kind of shit. Troy, come on, man. I'm sorry. I'm making this a damn Troy and Mike show. But fighters say all kind of things, man. Mike Tyson told a man that he want to eat his kids. Are we really gonna take much what I mean? Are we really gonna take what fighters say to their fucking grave? Come on, Troy. You man. You've been around boxing way too long. Way too long, Troy. We got a super chat, man. Big ups to my super chat. First super chat I had since I've been live. So I appreciate you, Alexander Wilson, for the super chat. Alexander is the first super chat since I've been live. So I would just want to give a quick shout out to Alexander Wilson for being my first live show super chat. I will never forget it, and I appreciate the support. Wilder has terrible footwork. He crosses his leg going backwards. Any boxer that pushes him back can win. Ortiz didn't do that, but Dubois will. Look, man, we all know that Wilder has some things that he can work on, like we all do. You know what I'm saying? The biggest room for the biggest room in the house is room for improvement. And with that being said, man, I just think that we are just being like a little bit too judgmental on Wilder and his fight ability. And I've said this on numerous occasions. I feel like Deontay Wilder is the most criticized, polarized figure in the sport of boxing today. Maybe some of that is on of his own um doing. You know what I'm saying? He's very outspoken. Said that he want a body on his record. Maybe that maybe rub people the wrong way. But the fact is that he's still a solid fighter when it comes to the heavyweight division, and we cannot just overlook that. Troy Graham says, "Mike, the fact that I haven't been watching boxing for 30 years simply validate my opinion. So please keep repeating that." Absolutely, it's not judgmental when it's facts, Mike. H Money says, "Troy Graham, please stop hating on Deontay Wilder. It's getting outrageous." Hey man, and look, I'm gonna bring you guys onto the show too. After I get done with this last topic, where Fury's talking about AJ, and it's a very very long story, so we're gonna read that. But Mike, have you stopped to listen to some of the criticism of, or is your love for him mean while you're unwilling to see anything wrong with his style? I'm not saying that Wilder has a perfect style. That never came out of my mouth. Did I not just say that Wilder has some things that he can work on? Did I not just say that? Did I not say that we got to see how Wilder comes back from it, bringing those guys into his camp and see what kind of things those guys can bring to the team? Did I not say that? I'm not saying Wilder is perfect or anything. There are things that Wilder can work on, and we've seen it in the Fury fight. But to say that a prospect can come in and beat Deontay Wilder right now today, I gotta sit back and find me a little blunt up because you guys are like really working my nerves. I don't understand this. I don't understand this. Oh no, I'm not saying that every criticism is hate. Man, look, man, we say if you're not American, you know what I'm saying? When we say that somebody's hating on you, it's not like we mean that actual hate that the person hates you. It means that he's criticizing. You know what I'm saying? That's just some slang that we use over here in America. So don't take hate as me saying you guys hate Wilder or you guys don't think Wilder can get better. It's just me saying that you guys are critiquing him. You guys are criticizing him. Maybe you guys are criticizing him a little bit too much and it's unfair. But it is what it is, man. My final thoughts on this topic is it's way too soon to be talking about Daniel Dubois against Wilder. Let's see Daniel Dubois take out Joe Joyce. Let's see Daniel Dubois against F.A. Ajagba. Let's see Daniel Dubois against a Dylan White. You know what I'm saying? Let's see Daniel Dubois against an Andy Ruiz, a Luis Ortiz. We got to see those games but before we just throw him to the top three. You know what I'm saying? To say he'll be one of the top three right now, I don't know, man. I don't know. Wilder is perfect. That the Wilder is perfect. He is. You can argue skill and upbringing, but you respect the Southern raw power. Absolutely, sporting advantage. You have to respect. You have to respect the power that he shows. You have to respect it. Have to. Let's go out to the last story of the day. Yes, sir. Don't forget if you listen right now on YouTube, smash that thumbs up button. We got 18 people live, and I appreciate all 18 of you guys. Day by day, man. Next day, let's get 20. Next day, let's get 25. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna keep on growing and keep on doing our thing. Tyson Fury back. He had some things to say about AJ. and he feels like Deontay Wilder is a more dangerous opponent than AJ. And let's get into it, man. Let's go ahead and get into it. Let me share the screen for you guys so you guys can see the story that I'm reading. Troy Graham says, what did Troy say? Let me find Troy shit right quick. He said something that was interesting. He says, whoa, why is it okay for Dubois to fight White? White hasn't been White is not considered one of the top 3 best heavyweights in the world. White is one of those things like if you beat White, then you have already showed me that you can compete on that level. You know what I'm saying? We seen White lose to AJ. We seen Ruiz lose to AJ. So it is what it is. But let's get out to the story, man, real quick, man. Let's get out to the story. We're gonna get out to the story right quick. And the article is coming from ESPN. Let me get a guy his proper credit. You know what I'm saying? Who wrote the article? I want to get a guy his credit. I guess I can give him the guy his credit. Steve Kim. Steve Kim wrote this article. I'm not a big fan of Steve Kim, but it is what it is. It starts off by saying Tyson Fury team might be hard at work trying to make a late 2025 against Anthony Joshua a reality. But Fury, the lineal heavyweight champion and WBC title holder, has his focus centered on home. He has been making the most of his time the past 6 weeks as the world has been shut down. And while sequestered away in his home, Fury hasn't been shy in sharing his workouts on social media. Boxing isn't really at the forefront of his mind at the moment. He says, as a family, this has been good for us. We can't take positives out of any negative situation because you get to spend a lot of time with each other. More time than I would have been able to if the lockdown hadn't been on. Fury told ESPN. We've done a lot of training workouts together and stuff. It's grown the family. Yeah, and we all seen Fury, you know what I'm saying, doing things with his wife and things like that. Let me let you guys see the little training video where he's with his wife. You know what I'm saying? Let me take me off the screen right quick. So let me play that little video right quick. Him doing things with his wife. Look at him. They at home. Fury still got them childbearing hips though. I tell you that. Them childbearing hips ain't going nowhere. Look at her. Look at Paris. Having fun, man. Look at the little Fury right there. Look at the little Gypsy King. And look at him, man. Fury's a fine guy, man. He looks like he's in good shape too. He looks like he's in tremendous shape. I tell you that. Lean, tall. Yeah, man. He looks like he's in some tremendous shape right there. So got comments right quick. Let me get out to the comments. Make sure we ain't got no let me see. Nobody's out there. Make sure we ain't got no super chats that I didn't get to. All right, did we got one? Let me see. Nah, that's coming from him. Nope, no super chat. All right. All right, let's see what we got. Then the story goes on to say, just gonna read the Fury quotes. I'm not really positive, Fury said when asked about who he preferred to fight next, because none of these fights are really relevant at the moment, are they? Because there is no boxing, there is no sport, nothing going on. So to talk about boxing or dream fights, you might as well fight fighters from the past because none of it's real anyways. So he's taking like a pessimistic, you know what I'm saying, stance on boxing right now. And I can't really blame him, you know what I'm saying. There has been nothing developing that tell us that fighting's gonna come back anytime soon. So with that being said, man, I can't really get mad at the stance that he's taking when been asked about fighting. Despite his observation about the current state of the sport, Fury still has his opinions regarding his potential heavyweight opponents. Fury still feels that Wilder, regardless of the results of the second fight, is still more of a threat to him than Joshua. Now, here we go. Let's get down to the meat and potatoes. 100%. Joshua's not dangerous at all. He's like a big, cuddly baby. Why would I believe I'd be a believer when he got knocked spark out by Andy Ruiz, a last-minute replacement opponent who turned up 300 pounds or whatever it is? He didn't train, and Anthony Joshua couldn't do anything good with him in the rematch, Fury said. He doesn't have anything. He couldn't hold a candle to the Gypsy King. There's only one heavyweight out there. There's only one undefeated world champion. They've all fallen by the wayside. The fellow that hasn't gotten beat has knocked them out. I'm the only one. Me, the Gypsy King. Unbeatable. The untouchable. The unbreakable champion. Damn. Those are some fight, man. Those are some shots sent out to every heavyweight out there, letting them know that I'm the king of this shit. I'm the big dog on the block. Everybody else got a loss but me. I haven't lost to anybody. He got knocked out by Ruiz, a fat kid. I knocked out Wilder. That's what he's telling everybody out there, man. He's making everybody aware that he is the top dog in the division, and that he feels like Anthony Joshua has no chance. No, he's not dangerous to me at all. Anthony Joshua is not dangerous to me at all. That's what Fury's saying. He sees no threat in Anthony Joshua. He's not even more of a threat than Deontay Wilder. That's what Tyson Fury is saying. And we should all take notice to the level of respect that Fury has for Deontay Wilder. And just Fury, if you hop in again, I swear to God, I'm gonna throw this goddamn phone across the room, bitch. Don't hop in on my live feeds like that, Siri. Damn. But anyway, with that being said, man, if Fury talks that high of Deontay Wilder by him being the most dangerous threat out there to him, why would y'all believe that Daniel Dubois could beat this guy? But we off that topic, you know what I'm saying? We off that topic. We off that topic. Back to the story. I'm going to fight on until I'm 40 years old. I've been thinking about it, and there isn't much else to do anyway. So, yeah, I may as well keep fighting. I don't see anyone out there that can challenge me. I just flattened the best one out there. The toughest opponent out there is Deontay Wilder. And we all saw what happened to him the last time out. Me and Sugar Hill have a good relationship going into camp. We worked on knocking him out. That was it. That's the crunch style, knocking people out. As you've seen over the years, knocking people out. What I said from day one, that I'm going to knock Deontay Wilder out. Nobody believed it. It was what it was. I'm not trying to make people believe us. I couldn't care less if they believe or don't. But the thing is, I'm beating them. Something I've done for 12 years as a professional. Man, great story right there, man. Great story. Great article. Great quotes coming in from Tyson Fury. We're gonna have to see, man. We're gonna have to see, can anybody out there dethrone Tyson Fury? Fury might be the best heavyweight that we have right now. Can he be beat? I don't know. Can he be beat? Who knows? Can Wilder get him in the rematch? Who knows, man? Who knows? A lot of questions. Can Anthony Joshua beat him? Somebody out there is going to have to challenge Tyson Fury and see how they measure up. But enough of that. Let's get back to me. All right, let me see right quick. We're going to go out to the people. If you want to be a part of the conversation, all thing you have to do is type in your name, and push enter broadcast studio. If you want to be part of the conversation, man, we're gonna give you guys 2 minutes, 2 minutes apiece. 2 minutes apiece, man, to give you guys. Well, look, I'm gonna give you guys 3 minutes, man. I'm gonna give you guys a whole 3 minutes to talk, to say what you gotta say, and to be a part of the conversation. So only thing you gotta do is add that StreamYard link that I just put in the chat. You add me on that link, and you guys can be a part of the conversation, man, just like that. If we want to have people that want to be a part of the conversation, then we're going to end this live stream and come back with another live stream about 10:30, 10:45, where we'll be playing Madden again tonight. Troy Graham hopped on first. Let's go. Add to the stream. Troy Graham, talk to me, son. How's it going? Troy, can you hear me?
I'm backstage, man. I can't hear you. I can hear you, but I'm backstage.
All right.
I don't know if you can hear me.
Yeah, I can hear you perfectly, man. Okay. Anything you want to say about the topics, man, feel free. Go ahead. Take it away.
It's breaking up. Can you hear me?
I can hear you fine. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm going to have to move a little bit. How's this?
Man, you sound perfect to me, bro.
Okay, cool. I can hear you just fine.
All right, go ahead. Take it away.
Nah, you said you was waiting for your boy Jaime to come in, right?
Jaime, H Money?
H Money.
Oh, y'all want to debate, huh? Y'all want to have a good old debate, huh?
I guess so. He said he wanted to debate me on something, but, I'm waiting for him.
We're going to see if H Money comes on, man. But anything you want to, because I seen you talking about Deontay and Daniel Dubois. Why do you think that Daniel, like break that down for me, Troy? What do you see in Daniel Dubois that makes you believe that he can undoubtedly be wild?
Actually, for you to be very honest with you, I've never seen him fight. I've never seen a young man fight.
So why would you say that then, Troy?
What did I say exactly? What did I say exactly that made you think I was saying anything negative? But good.
I thought you said that you feel like Daniel Dubois would be wild.
I know he could punch. That's all I know, right?
You said what's going to happen when a guy punches Wilder back?
Yeah, that's all I asked. I said, what's going to happen if this young man punches Wilder over and over? Because you were saying that he's a prospect, he's going to blow him out. He's not a prospect anymore.
I never said he was going to blow him out, but I'm saying the leap from being a prospect, fighting the likes of Nathan Gorman, and going into the deep end, the Sharks, with Wilder and everybody else there, it's going to be tough, man. It's going to be tough. That's all I'm saying, Troy.
That's what I want to call you on. What actually deep end has Wilder ever been in? What deep end?
We've seen Wilder face adversity in his fights before, Troy. We've seen him with the motherfucking fucked up bicep against Areola. We've seen him get punched up against Luis Ortiz and come back and able to
beat him up?
Huh?
Areola had Wilder wobbled?
No, I'm saying he had adversity because his bicep was messed up. But we seen him against Ortiz in the first fight. Ortiz had him on the ropes and he battled back from adversity. And even in the Fury first fight.
That's not deep end stuff to me, Mike. That's not deep end stuff.
What is it then, Troy?
I mean, you get wobbled in boxing. Those things happen. You want to know what deep end is?
Tell me.
You got to watch Holyfield Bowl round 10. That was deep end stuff. Holyfield should have been knocked out.
Yes,
he battled back.
Yes.
I've never seen.
People say Wilder should have been knocked out, Troy. People say Wilder should have been stopped in that 8th round against Luis Ortiz. Should have been over for him.
Nah. He leaned on the rope, wobble.
You know what? We got a special guest coming on just for you, Troy. just for you, Troy, man. My boy H Money, you know what I'm saying, coming on, and he wants to talk to you and I guess debate you. So I'm gonna let you guys take it away, and I'm gonna step back. H Money, what's going on, big dog?
What it do, Mike? How you feeling?
Feeling good, man.
Troy, man.
Who jersey you?
I got on a Baltimore
Your thing went out.
Ray Rice jersey. You know, I know Troy from
You
Baltimore.
went out, Mike. I don't know if you can hear me.
Yeah. Go ahead, Troy.
Okay.
Troy, I had to throw on a Baltimore Ravens jersey because I feel like you was misrepresenting Baltimore right here. So you know what I mean. Let's get to it. You want to put the camera on and give the fans what they want? Let's give them a real face off.
I can hear you. I can hear you, Jaime. I don't really need to put the camera on,
my
man.
name is H Money. You know my name really well. You know H Money the shit. You know what I'm saying? You know exactly who it is. And I just feel like I feel like you've been disrespecting Deontay Wilder for no reason. You know what I mean? And I really don't appreciate it as a Deontay Wilder fan. I feel like Wait, let me finish. Deontay Wilder was the last American heavyweight champion that we had since Shannon Briggs, and I feel like he deserves a little bit more respect than that. You know what I mean? After making plenty of title defenses, knocking out 41 out of 42 opponents. You quick to defend Tyson Fury, a fighter who was known for cheating, taking steroids in 2015. Tyson Fury, who tampered with his gloves before the Christian Hammer fight, who has a history of cheating. But I don't hear you mentioning anything negative about Tyson Fury. But when it comes to Wilder, you're quick to point out Wilder did this or Wilder did that. I mean, just keep the same energy with Tyson Fury, bro. That's all I got to say.
Okay, well, I'll tell you what. As soon as Tyson's Fury lacks the fundamentals, which is what I'm saying about Wilder. He lacks the fundamentals. That's not hate. That's facts. He lacks the fundamentals. 15 years as a boxer, and he can't do some simple things in the ring that should have been taught to him years ago. How is that a lie?
Well, I'm saying, what fundamentals are you talking about?
Let me interject. Troy, hold on. Let me ask you a quick question. Does Wilder lack the fundamentals, or does he not choose to use them because he believes in their right hand so much?
Okay, well, you know what? If he chooses not to use them, that makes him a fool at this point. That's all on him. It'll be much better if he lacks it, because he could say that I never had it, than if he had it and then he says I just don't choose to use it, because that's a fool's game.
Well, I have to say this, Troy. Like you,
I'm sorry, but if you have it, can't you go back and retool it and start to use it again?
I didn't hear you, Mike. My phone. I got to go find a place in this house that I get a clear signal. Well, go ahead and say that again, Mike.
I'm asking you, if he's choosing not to use some of those fundamentals that you speak of, but he has them, can he go back into the tool bag and retool them and reuse them?
You said, can he learn the fundamentals and get retooled?
No. Can he bring them back out is my ultimate question. Can he bring those fundamentals back out?
What did you say, Mike?
Troy, I don't know what's going on, man. Try to reconnect, big dog, because I got to.
I know. I'm trying to find a spot in here. For some reason, the signal is messed up today. But go ahead.
How about when you find a spot?
Troy, when Mike come with that pressure, man, all of a sudden you lose signal, man. You know what I mean? We just wanted an answer, you know what I mean? But this is what I got to say, Mike. He's trying to point out Wilder ain't got no skills and this and that. But for me, Wilder has 41 wins. 41 wins. His skills can't be that bad if he got 41 wins and he was able to win a heavyweight championship. You know what I mean? So obviously Wilder does have some skills, including his power. You know what I mean? He has the most devastating right hand in boxing. You know, he has that equalizer, Troy. Let's just be real, man. I don't understand that, Mike. You know what I mean? He quick to always talk negative about Wilder. You know what I mean? He doesn't say anything positive about him. I just don't know what it is, man. We could say plenty of positive things about Wilder. You know what I'm saying? We could talk about him becoming a champion. You know, we can talk about Wilder knocking out 41 people. We could talk about Wilder, you know, picking up boxing for his daughter. He don't say none of that stuff about him. You know what I mean?
The thing is, H Money, we all know in boxing more so than As a matter of fact, let me bring this up right quick because I never got to read it. We know, and AB did a great thing, great thing by AB, and I don't use AB and great too many times. You know what I'm saying? But in this case, it was great. Adrian Broner says, "I don't get how a UFC fighter can lose multiple fights and still get praised like a king, but boxers take one L and everybody scream he's done. Either Dana White does a great job of promoting his fighters, or Showtime has to step it up and be more on the fighter side, so we can all win at the end." And that's absolutely true, bro. UFC fighters get praised like Cowboy Cerrone. He was gonna fight Conor McGregor. He did fight Conor McGregor. He was getting played out. He's gonna be a tough challenge for Conor. He's proven he's a veteran, even though he got so many losses. He's still a viable opponent. Went out there, got his ass kicked, and still getting praised to this day. They love Cowboy. But people like AB, they say AB's done. He can't be a champion again. He can't even win again. And with that being said, man, in boxing, man, once Wilder took that loss, bro, it seemed like everybody jumped on the bandwagon of bashing Wilder, of saying that he was a bum, saying that he was a one-trick pony, saying that he was a fraud. He got exposed. But at the end of the day, he only took one loss. And he took a loss to a guy that maybe or maybe not had some things going on behind the scenes that we weren't privy to. I'm not saying that he did. I'm not saying that he didn't. But there are things out there that lead people to say, With that being said, Troy Graham, are you back? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
All right, now. I was asking you, if Wilder already has those fundamentals, but he chooses not to use them, can he just simply bring them back out?
Can he simply bring them back?
Bring them back out.
Simply bring. It's not going to be simple, but he's going to have to wash away everything he's been doing over the last couple of years. Then he's going to have to stand in the mirror and stop blaming everybody else and making all these excuses, saying that it was a costume, his leg, he was drugged, the gloves, whatever the case may be.
So what you're saying, he needs to be more.
Let me finish. Once you filter all that out of yourself, then someone could come in and say, okay, these are the mistakes that I'm seeing you make. Let's start from there. Boom. And then you go from there. But if all you got is excuses, it ain't gonna work itself out.
But don't every fighter got excuses though, Troy? Like after a loss, every fighter makes some kind of excuses after a loss. People fire trainers. AJ said it was a punch from the guards that the Ruiz caught him with.
Okay, but that's
everybody has.
Okay, and look what he did. That's not an excuse. That's someone that's saying that it was a punch from the god. And look what he did when he went in the gym. He completely changed up his style and he dedicated himself, came back out and he outboxed this dude and he got his stuff back together, right?
Wilder that same opportunity then.
I'm not stopping him from doing anything.
We're talking about judging him right now. And real quick, you're judging him right now, and what I'm hearing, what I'm interpreting, it just sounds like you're writing him off.
Well, I can only go by what I'm seeing. And one, as I constantly stated when you was on the other show, both fighters were actually brought up in a much different way.
Voice. I mean, I have no quarrels with those guys.
I got no problem with it. What I'm trying to tell you is one fighter was brought up in a different way. One was built for greatness, and the other one was simply built. He was built up, but he wasn't built for greatness, because if he was built for greatness, he would have taken on tougher competition and so forth and so on.
Troy. That's your opinion. I'm sorry for cutting you off. H Money, go ahead. I need to be trying to get in for a second, so go ahead.
Well, I gotta say, Troy, like when Anthony Joshua got knocked out by Andy Ruiz, okay, Wasn't there all type of rumors coming out, all type of allegations? Joshua got knocked out in sparring against Dwelko. Yes, it was rumors. Joshua got knocked out in
Not
sparring.
from him.
Wait, I didn't.
He didn't say anything, did he?
I didn't cut you off, sir. I'm just saying. Wasn't it people saying Joshua got knocked out in sparring against Dwelko? Also, didn't Joshua say he had anxiety attacks? These are excuses. You know what I mean? What about those excuses? We don't hear anything about that. Panic attacks and all of that. Okay, Deontay Wilder took one loss. How many fighters took a loss? Joshua just took a loss and bounced back. Changed his whole game plan. You just said it. Why Deontay Wilder can't do the same thing?
I didn't say he can't come back, and it wasn't Anthony Joshua that was making any excuses. He got up there and he said he lost to the better man, and then he got quiet the whole time. Period. He never once made any excuses. Wilder could come back also. I just explained how he could come back. I never said he couldn't come back. I simply said that he lacks the fundamentals, so it's going to make it hard for him to come back. I don't know why y'all have an issue with that.
I mean, he doesn't like the fundamentals. He has a great jab. Deontay Wilder won 41 fights. You know what I mean? So why not? 42 fights, matter of fact. You know what I'm saying? He had to have some skills to win 42 fights. You know, winning championships, defending his title. You know what I mean? He had to have some skills, some type of ability.
Yeah, I keep hearing about the 42 fights, but no one could name me 10 people of 10 fighters of relevance that he beat.
Well, look, name 10 fighters Joshua beat worth relevance. Since that's your favorite fighter, since that's who you love so much. Name 10, please.
You said my favorite fighter and to do what?
Name 10 fighters Anthony Joshua beat, since you got him number one, or name 10 fighters Tyson Fury beat. I'm waiting. We all waiting.
You said Tyson Fury is
honestly,
not my favorite
man,
fighter.
like we can do that with all people's resumes. Like you can say that about
Tyson
name
Fury.
people, Earl Spence.
Tyson Fury doesn't have a good resume either, but he was taught the fundamentals coming up. That's just the difference.
All right, okay. Troy, man, I guess we're gonna agree to disagree. You know what I'm saying? And he had to hop off. But yeah, man, anything else you want to say, H Money, before we shut it down?
Yeah, man. Shout outs to Mike on Sports, man. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel right now. You know what I'm saying? My brother putting in plenty of work, you know what I mean? And man, support the channel, man. Pretty much, man. Appreciate it, Mike.
No problem. And y'all go out and follow H Money, Mr. DAZN on YouTube. Simple as that. H Money, Mr. DAZN on YouTube, man. My man got over 2,000 subs, so you guys go out there and support him too. Until next time, man, y'all know what it is. Yo, Mike, drop that beat on him.